What's going on, fish nerds? We're gonna choose the winner of the $25 Flip Aquatics gift card here in a little while, but first I told you guys that my wife had told me that as I'm redoing a lot of these tanks out here in the fish room, that she wanted me to allow her to take over one of those tanks and choose what fish she wanted, and she chose Peacock cichlids. So last week, Black Friday, we went out to our local fish store. They were having a sale on a lot of their, actually all their tanks had at least some kind of percentage marked off of all their fish. And so she got a mix of male peacocks and haps. And so today, she is going to give us a tour of her new tank and introduce us to her new fish. What you got, Gina?
Fish.
You got fish?
Yeah.
What we got?
Well, this one is currently holding #1 spot.
The blue dude with the white on him?
Yes. His name is Nightcrawler. And one of my favorite things about him is the white at the top of his mohawk and how it just goes all the way back. A couple of the others also have that, but there's something about his that is my favorite.
So this guy right here, he's an electric blue hat. Would you have known that?
No.
Okay.
I remember that electric was somewhere in there.
So who else we got in here?
This guy is a dolphin something.
No, he is not a dolphin.
No, he's not a dolphin. His name is Romeo. And in certain lights, he's got a little bit of a purplish blue hue, and in other lights he's got a really deep dark blue, and I really like the fact that his color changes a lot depending on where he's at.
And he is actually a Giselle.
Like I said, dolphin.
Giselle, dolphin, same thing. Same thing.
Was there a dolphin something in the fish that we looked at?
Yeah, they did have blue dolphins at the fish
this
store.
Is not my fault.
And he kind of looks a little bit like a blue dolphin, a little bit. They got the kind of the sloped forehead like that, but no, that's not what he is. He's a Giselle. And what'd you say his name was?
Romeo.
Romeo. Who else we got in here?
All right, down here is Wolverine, for obvious reasons with the purple and blue. And
by purple and blue, you mean
I meant yellow and blue.
Yeah.
His color popped a lot more even when we put him in the tank than he had at the store. So even though when we were at the store he wasn't necessarily in my top favorite, he is slowly becoming probably a #2 because of how much that yellow popped out after we got him in this tank, which means I think that means that he likes me.
Yeah, and he's a lemon Jake, and he's pretty cool. He's not really asserted dominance in the tank. It's kind of been, I think the Giselle, Romeo, is probably top dog, but this guy over here is trying really hard to claim that spot, and he's kind of being a little bit of a jerk. You want to tell us who this is?
This is Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy.
Kind of fits his jerk status, if we're going to be honest. But I named him before he showed as a jerk.
Yeah, these guys have been in here for about a week, and now that, you know, hierarchies are, you know, kind of starting to form, I'm starting to think that this guy may need a timeout if things don't turn around, and wait until we get a few more fish in here before we reintroduce him. He is a Borlei hap, and you can see he's just kind of all over the place trying to let everybody know that he's the boss. Whereas this guy, he just kind of owns it and expects to be the boss. But this dude here, he's just kind of trying to prove himself. Kind of a little bit of little man syndrome going on, I think. You can see that guy back in the back corner is kind of stressed out by it. And who's that?
The one in the back corner hiding is Rusty. You can't really tell because he's hiding, but he's got a really nice rusty red, orange-ish up around his
I'm kind of getting a
crown
view of it
area. I don't know
around
if
his
that's a fish's
shoulders.
crown area or not.
But he's a red flush peacock, is what he is. And we can throw some food in there to maybe coax him out a little bit, get a better view of all these guys.
Yeah, there's one that hasn't come out at all.
Yes, we have a sunshine peacock that's actually hiding behind the sponge filters, again because of this guy. So
we have one more that we haven't shown that is out. This, we haven't talked about
nope.
him yet. That is Pip.
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 And Pip is a midnight peacock. He's actually the biggest peacock in the tank, and he's just kind of there. He's pretty cool.
Even though his blue is not quite as pronounced, and obviously he doesn't have as much as Nightcrawler, when you get up close, his blue really pops up around.
He's a good looking fish, and I've seen him fire up a couple of times, and when he does, like when the lights first come on in the tank, man, he's a good looking fish. He's super cool.
Oh.
Look, did somebody come out over here?
He came out and he went back in.
You can maybe see his reflection down there. Sunshine peacock hiding out behind the sponge filter down there. Oh, and here comes Rusty. Oh, no, and there he goes again. Yeah, we're just a week in here, so everybody's still kind of figuring things out, but this dude here, there he goes again. Alright, so we tried throwing some food in here to see if we can get the sunshine peacock to come out, but he's still hiding out there behind the sponge filters.
Finnick is finicky.
But yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to maybe pull this guy for a few weeks, let him establish a hierarchy without him. Maybe with that being the case, this guy will be comfortable coming out from behind the sponges. This guy won't be hiding out in the corner all the time. And then once everybody else is established, maybe even after we buy a couple more fish to add to this tank, we can reintroduce Mr. Darcy, the boar of the eye here. So he's not even a big boar of the eye yet. He's only about 3.5, 4 inches. But it's kind of wreaking a little bit of havoc in this place. And admittedly, this is my first time working with Malawi cichlids. So if anybody is seeing this and going, oh no dude, what you need to do is, you know, XYZ or something, you know, throw that in the comments below, let us know. And I appreciate that. To see every time that red flush ventures out, this guy's like, nope, back in your corner. All right, Gene, so you got some more fish too though.
Yes.
Because we got 2 that you wanted that were still too small to go in with these guys.
Right.
These guys would eat them up, beat them up, kill them. So they're up here just to get a little bit bigger before we add them. What we got up here?
This is Wesley.
This guy right here?
Yep.
As you wish.
Exactly. And over here, the little tiny one is Dread Pirate Roberts.
Dread Pirate Roberts. Now, Wesley is a yellowhead Chitandi peacock, and Dread Pirate Roberts here, he is young and very small, very juvenile, but he is an Mdoka white lips, and we're hoping he grows out to be a male. If not, we'll have to make a trade on something, but hoping he turns out to be a boy. I showed Regina a picture of an adult white lips, and she thought that was pretty sweet, so that's why we came home with him. This was actually the biggest one they had in the store. He's only about 1.5 inches. So both of those guys are still pretty juvenile, so they're not really colored up very much. But there's something else in this tank that I brought home for me down here. Yeah. Get a load of that. That right there, my friends, is an L018 golden nugget pleco. And he's awesome. Wicked sweet pleco right there. 20% off that bad boy. Black Friday sale. What's up, Wes? Wesley, the yellowhead tandy dandy. So Gina, what's it feel like to be a fish keeper?
I think I'm rocking it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, in picking out all of these fish, I had pointed some out to you before that were in the basic fish genre of what I like.
Mm-hmm.
But in all of these, what was the main thing that I looked for was their fins.
Okay.
The spikier and pointier, the better. So the way he's got his standing up right there, perfect.
So the spikier and the pointier, the better, huh?
Right.
All right, so do you want to go pick a winner for the gift card?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Regina is in position. URL is entered. YouTube comments have been retrieved. Gina, hit start. Scroll up a little bit. I'm afraid we're not going to see it. Oh no, who is it? Evangelist Chris and Jesse Enlow. What do we say? I'm thankful to be saved, sanctified, and baptized with the Holy Ghost and fire. I am also thankful for my beautiful wife and daughter and my handsome son. Congratulations, Chris and Jess Enlow. You guys won. Again, the only rules were you had to comment on the video and tell me what you're thankful for. Alright guys, let us know in the comments below what you think about my wife's new tank. If you have any tips for dealing with these cichlids, throw those in the comments below. Throw her some encouragement as a new fish keeper. And as always, thank you guys for watching. God bless you, fish nerds, and I'll see you next time.